first close call happened on May 26th, 2021.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable tornado.
That's gorgeous.
We watched this gorgeous tornado in the open fields of western Kansas, miles to our west. And we weren't exactly in a dangerous position. However, the storm underwent a process called a cycle, quickly producing a second tornado that was heading directly towards our location.
This one on the left is the one who's gonna do it next.
Fortunately, the tornado was short-lived. However, the parent supercell was still rapidly rotating.
Kat, what will you do if you find a drone next to you? A tornado next to you?
As the supercell got closer, we're forced to escape east on the extremely muddy Kansas roads, right in the path of a storm that could put down a tornado at any moment.
Watch that, especially on the bottom, man. It's really loose. Hey, whoa, 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 Chris.
And I slid into a ditch.
Stuck.
And when I tried to get out, I got myself even more stuck, high centering the Prius. With absolutely no other options and a rotating supercell breathing down our necks, we get together and try and push the car out of the ditch. Because of how dangerous our position was, I push harder than I've ever pushed in my entire life. And somehow, we were able to get the car free.
Oh my god. I cannot believe that worked.
Dang, nice job, dude. Okay, this rotation looks the best on radar. You can even kind of see it spinning there.
Not wanting to risk it and get stuck again, I end up reversing the Prius for miles to get back to the paved roads.
The little Prius that could.
Ask any storm chaser what they're most afraid of, and chances are they'll say lightning. Because with lightning, there's nothing you can do.
I'm kind of freaked. I'm kind of spooked.
In rare cases, as a storm chaser, you'll find yourself right in the middle of a lightning barrage, where all you can do is pray that you're not hit.
Nothing more. Good. GG. 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 If that was me, I'm straight out of here. I'm not staying in the same place.
Oh my god. Dude, that was like 50 feet away.
Oh my god, dude, this is crazy.
That was a death bolt, and it struck right behind me. But the craziest thing is, this is not the closest I've been to being struck by lightning. That happened the next year near Kimball, Nebraska, during this insane, dusty tornado.
Alright, we're gonna have to move.
After repositioning, I got back in my car, and this happened. You can actually see an upwards leader emanating from my car, and that the power pole in front of me was hit. You can also see sparks scattering from the power lines. I was almost struck by lightning for a second time. Before I continue, I'd like to tell you about the sponsor of this video, ZocDoc. Continue chasing it, but I was about to go through one of the craziest and most dangerous sequence of events I have ever had since I started storm chasing. You probably didn't see it, but if you look closely, that lightning strike had a peculiar point of light that lingered for over a second. And as I kept driving east to keep up with the storm, things started to get even crazier when this farmstead randomly started to blow apart right into my vehicle.
Whoa,
Whoa.
Giant branches and pieces of sheet metal barely missed my car. If any of these hit my side window, I could have been seriously injured. Immediately following, something even crazier happened, and is also extremely dangerous for a storm chaser, just not me. Alright, I'll let the footage speak for itself.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Gosh, dang it.
What's that?
Oh my god!
Gosh.
Bro, I know. I just pissing himself. Or shitting himself. No way, just. Oh my gosh. Just that. No way.
Dang it. Did that just... Wow. My Prius literally just conked out at me from that lightning strike.
Well, that's because your car took a direct hit from a lightning strike. And if we take a closer look, you can see the electricity arcing through the tires, which means the entire frame of the vehicle was energized with millions of volts, just inches away from Billy. You can also see the angel of death at the car's antenna, with bead lightning from the decaying lightning channel. And then sparks fly in the wind immediately following the lightning strike, and you can even see the antenna flying through the air.
Look at the antenna. Shoot. Okay, well, at least I'm not in the middle of the road anymore.
A few weeks later, I got closer to a tornado than I ever had before. Initially, I was positioned quite far from the storm. However, as the supercell approached my location, it put down a tornado right in front of me.
Oh wow. It's right here. It is right here. Oh wow, look at that. Oh, look at the backside. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now, I totally could have just recorded it from this location, but I wanted to push the envelope and get as close as possible.
What are you doing? Another straight physics. Man, I say it right here. You have bigger balls. Say it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh. It's right next to me. This thing is right next to me. Holy shit. Alright, we're good. We're safe. We're safe. Wow. That was insane.
While I got extremely close, imagine chasing a tornado you can't even see. That's much more dangerous. And that's exactly what happened on May 18th, 2025. But not with these first two tornadoes, which were relatively safe to chase. After catching those two gorgeous tornadoes near Arnett, Oklahoma, the atmosphere still had some unfinished business. A new supercell was blowing up in southern Kansas, so we bombed north in hopes to chase a nighttime tornado. Now, the real danger is, when you're chasing tornadoes at night, all you have is radar and the occasional flash of lightning.
Oh my God, I see it. Oh my freaking Lord. Oh my God. Large wedge tornado southwest of Greensburg.
And if you didn't know, the same exact town was hit by an EF5 back in 2007. Fortunately, the tornado ropes out before hitting town. However, the storm quickly puts down another monster.
Holy crap.
Massive tornado, holy smokes.
Oh, it's right in front of us.
Oh my God, Chris, it's hitting stuff.
Oh my God.
When the tornado crosses the road in front of us, it downs power lines, completely blocking the paved road.
Oh man, we got down power lines. That's what's up. We need to turn around and go back on the grid to the east.
The downed power lines force us to drive on the muddy Kansas roads.
All right, I'm slipping really bad.
I'm struggling back here, man. We just gotta keep moving.
And this is when things got really dangerous. A new storm was blowing up to our south and was already showing signs of rotation, meaning it could drop a tornado at any second, and we would never see it coming.
Yeah, we need to get the hell out of here. This is gnarly, bro.
Chris, velocity is ramping up on a storm directly behind us. It looks like it's producing a tornado.
Okay, I know. We need to get to this paved road and bomb east as fast as you possibly can.
I do not want to repeat past mistakes.
Now, when Kelton talks about past mistakes, he's talking about this day, May 21st, 2024, in southwest Iowa.
My lord!
Once again, I was chasing with my friend Kelton. However, things started to get sketchy when we got separated right in the path of the tornado.
He can keep going. Wow.
I stopped to record because the tornado was absolutely gorgeous, but that was short-lived. Rain and clouds would completely obscure my view, forcing me to move east. I'd get one last look at the tornado before approaching an intersection where I'd make one of the most pivotal decisions of the day. If I went south, I'd be driving right towards the tornado. The other option was to drive east and keep the chase going, but the problem with going east is that it would be extremely dangerous, crossing the tornado's path. The other option was to drive north, away from the tornado, which was the safest option, but it meant that the chase was over.
I can't keep going east. We gotta go north.
And I ended up taking the safe option, going north. Kelton had ended up going east, and sure enough, he was right in the path of a powerful tornado.
It's probably right behind me somewhere.
And yes, it was. This tornado was heading right towards Kelton. It was actually a different tornado, not the one we thought we were chasing, but a much bigger and more powerful tornado.
Oh shit, is that it?
This tornado missed Kelton by less than a mile. If he was any slower at any point, he absolutely would have been hit by this monster. I wanted to include this in my video because if I had gone east, I probably would have been about a mile behind Kelton. I was one single wrong decision away from being hit by the Greenfield EF4. This was an extremely powerful tornado. There's no surviving being hit by a tornado this strong. And I would know because I was hit by a tornado the previous year near Lewistown, Illinois. I'm not exactly
Bro, how am I doing it?
proud of what happened. For anyone who's trying to storm chase, use me as an example of what not to do when you're in front of a tornado. But this was by far the most dangerous moment of my entire storm chasing career. It's not even close.
Wow, look at this thing! Oh my god! Holy shit, Tanner! Dude! Oh my god! Dude! It's coming right at us! Yeah, this is. Oh my. Holy shit! We're good, we're good. We got time. Wow. This thing is strong. All right, we gotta move. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where the f is my phone? Oh my god. All right, this thing's right here. Oh, what? All right, this thing's real f***ing close.
This moment here is when I faced the most pivotal decision of my life. If I went south, I'd be going right towards the tornado. But if I went east, I could potentially race the tornado and continue the chase. The last option was to go north, right into the hail, which was the safest option, but it meant that the chase was over. Eventually, I made the quick calculation in my head. If I went fast enough, I could beat the tornado, and I decided to go east.
All right, we gotta move. Gotta move. Gotta f***ing move.
I drove along the gravel road as quickly as I could. My life literally depended on it. And it was along this road when I started to realize I was a little in over my head. But at this point, I was fully committed to my decision. There was no going back.
Oh my god!
And when I made it to the intersection, I realized how screwed I was.
All right, we're going back. We're going back. We're going back.
Nah. Oh.
When the tornado hit, pieces of debris flew by my face at more than 100 miles per hour, missing me by a few inches. My car was also picked up by the nearby grain bin and was rolled multiple times. All I could do was brace up against the steering wheel and hold on for the wildest ride of my life.
I was hit. I made a serious mistake. I am sorry. That's it.